All right, Cancer, here we go. Slice number 4 is an all signs position. I've been watching the center of the deck. I threw it in just the right spot. The lighting is having sort of a light show with the very center of that deck. I thought it was kind of interesting. It's probably a byproduct of the fans. It's not, it's like when I moved the table, I say it was me, not spirit. I just thought it was interesting and I threw it in just the right spot to get sort of an angelic glow out of the center of that thing. April 2026 for the theme energy of the soulmate cycle, the energy where Jupiter is direct and you get the glowing deck. How about that? All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's cut the deck. Let's get a theme energy for you. I'll take it. I don't care. Let's see where we go. I don't usually use this deck on Cancer readings, so it'll be interesting. I got the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Things are going to... Well, I mentioned Jupiter going direct, or Jupiter being direct in your sign. You're all honorary Cancerians. You're part of the soulmate cycle. Once you're in a room together, whatever that room smells like, you're all smelling it. And the room smells like Cancer. I smell cardinal water sign. How about you? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. So, that being said, you don't have to be a Cancer to be here. This ain't your horoscope, and I'm not your fucking astrologer. Love comes easy. It does. Everybody wants you. Love comes easy. Projects roll along. People want to invest. It's nice. The emotions flow nicely. Okay, let's see where we go. So far, so good. April's a good month to be a Cancerian. It is. It flows along nicely, provided you're emotional. April's a bad month, as I said in the overview, to be ego-driven. Oh. But it's a good month to be emotion-driven, to jump in those waters. All right, let's see where we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay? It's that simple. We ready? It might also, if you found it now, but it might not play out for you until 6 weeks from now, maybe. It could. I don't know. It depends how fast you're moving on your timeline, how fast the universe can move things around. But I got abundance. I got abundance. And the Two of Cups. Easy abundance. Same message. Same thing. Balanced flows flow smoothly. Right? Balanced energy flows smoothly. That's what you want. There you go. I mean, it's like a perfectly tuned instrument here. You get abundance flows to you. I don't know why. I think it's a byproduct of the past. I think something you said in the past is coming true. So I think a lot of people are coming around to you. Well, maybe people that walked away, ran away. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. But I get a lot of people, and I got a deck. I got the Six of Cups. I got people returning. And now all of a sudden they want to hear what you have to say. They want to hang with you. They want to bang you. I don't know. But I got the deck cutting right here. The Lovers. I got Lovers, Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Wow. Let's do it. Let's pull ourselves a pyramid. All right, are we ready? I already know what the top card is because I accidentally looked at it. It's the Seven of Swords. Here's your feelings right here. You know what? Is this you? I don't know if it's you. I've got to pull these. Hold on a second. Feelings are here. How other people see you is here, and your potential final outcome is here. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. Hold on a second here. Seven Swords. Let me just look at this shit. King of Pentacles and Ace of Cups come back. Yeah, it's other people. These aren't your feelings. Well, your feelings are fairly stable. I get it. I think I'll read it both ways. Okay? I'll cut you some slack and read it both ways. From your perspective, I think all of a sudden shit's going your way and you're getting skeptical about it. You're falling for that energy that I talked about in the overview reading. Well, you don't want to believe it. I don't know, Steve. She put out pretty easily, or he put out pretty easily. I don't know, man. It's weird. I got you. Stop it. Stop going down that road. It's a very thin, easy to get over band of devil energy. I'm telling you, shit's going good. It's abundance around you. Enjoy it. Look, I showed it to you. It's all here, right? Oh, look, abundance again. The Queen of Wands, right? She got a Maserati. In this case, she can actually afford it. I'm just telling you. So that's the you side. For somebody else, yeah, they thought you were a piece of crap before, and now they've come to their senses and they're returning to start over. Very cautiously, I might add. Very cautiously. So we all have somebody coming back very cautiously. It is what it is. All right. I mean, this can apply in a lot of different ways. This could be a love thing. If you're one of my influencer viewers, maybe you told them about a lipstick and it burned their lower lip off. Right, and they left your channel, like, I'm not coming back to her. She's an asshole. I got no lower lip. But then they realized that it wasn't the lipstick you told them about, it was something else. So now they're coming back. But because of the comments they left you, they're a little cautious. They got the tail between their legs. Like, I know the things I called you. I'm sorry. Right? You know, even though you put the lipstick on right there on the video, and your lips didn't burn. I mean, it could be anything like that. But just catch my drift, right? You catching my drift? Okay. So what in that influencer instance, just for fun, on the flip of that energy, why would you be doubting it? Because you get an upsurge, a huge upsurge. It always looks fishy. You know, you're like, where the fuck did all these people come from? You know, that kind of a thing. It's cool. Try not to run with that. Okay. So again, it could play out in your personal life, your business life, whatever. All right. How do other people see you in April? Hold on. Let me get these on camera. Okay. 10 cups. What else? 9 pentacles. I'm gonna think about this one for a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. In the time I was gone, I've changed my clothes. We now have flying cars, and for some reason had to serve 5 years upstate. But I'm back. Okay, I'm forever changed though. Other people want to know how you did it. That's my consensus, my internal consensus on the energy. It's other people. What do they think? I mean, it could be one person. It could be a bunch of people. I don't know. But other people find you aspirational this month. I don't know how that is. Well, I mean, I know how it is for the influencer watcher with the whole lipstick thing. I mean, I can dig that. But it's probably not that for most of you. So, I mean, again, you've got somebody who obviously took off, was just not interested. They took off. They thought you were full of crap about something. Maybe about you being soulmates with them. I don't know. Maybe they didn't like the way you lived your life. I don't know. I always like to quote Charlie Daniels in that aspect from one of his early songs. I love Charlie Daniels. He was great. Right? But if you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Okay? I mean, plain and simple. You could change it to long-haired city girl. I don't fucking care. Either way, fuck them. Right? But now they're back. Now all of a sudden they like the way you're living. And they want to be like, they're aspirational towards you. So it might be somebody returning with a lot of questions. They're like a question machine. Okay, maybe. We'll find out more when we clarify a few things, but that's what I got. All right. Potential final outcome for you. I haven't looked at this. I don't know what this is. I know I was gone all that time, but you know, you're kind of busy when you're serving a nickel upstate. I mean, it is what it is. What's red with the King of Pentacles? It's red with the King of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. I'm going to clarify with the witches. The devil at the bottom. I love it. The devil in the deep blue sea. You're, again, you don't care. Somebody's returning and you're like, whatever. I knew you'd be back. It's what I told you in the overview reading. Is it surprising that the Cancer, the theme energy of the cycle gets a similar theme to the overview reading? Right? It shouldn't be. It's I told you so moment for you. You're like, okay, I knew you'd be back. And you get back to burning somebody's bongo. Okay? Something you knew would happen is going to happen, right? I mean, I get this shit all the time. Not here as much as offline, all the time. I say all kinds of things people don't want to hear. And they come back. I don't make a big deal. I never say I told you so, because it makes you small. I don't. I just let them back and they want to glaze over and pretend nothing ever happened, right? And they didn't call me a lying douchebag. And it's fine. Come on back. I don't care. It doesn't matter, right? Mostly because I personally don't care what other people think. And that's sort of your attitude here. You're like, yeah, whatever, it's cool. You're not saying I told you so. You just get a moment that makes you a little bit happy. And a little bit, I don't know. It just feels good. That's all. But you're cool to just let it slide. All right? So you're letting this person's return slide, rather than saying I told you so and making a big fight out of it and a big deal. Oh no, demanding an apology or any kind of bullshit like that. And it is what it is. Very few people are sincere with apologies anyway. Never demand an apology. It's stupid. They just say what they need to say to get past it. They very rarely mean it, and even if they do, they're offering you it's like a compliment. They're offering you their trust. And speaking for myself, I'm not that loosey-goosey with my trust on the back end on returning it. You got to earn it from me. So whatever. Let's just let it slide and move on from here. That's kind of your attitude here, a little bit. King of Pentacles, why is it here? Here we go. It's crossed by the Emperor. Somebody's been gone for a while. They've made some changes in their style. They've grown up. All right? Somebody's returning who's grown up a little bit. What's on top? 10 Pentacles. They got their shit together. Okay? King of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles is somebody with their shit together. They feel like you have your shit together. I got to read it both ways because I gave it to you both ways. They do have it. They're going to try and show that to you. All right? What's red with 10 Pentacles? The Hierophant. Yeah, they got their shit together. They may have gone on a spiritual journey. They want a piece of your spiritual action. They want a piece of that right there. You're their guru. And you're probably a guru, somebody who could definitely help them to attain this, right? Or this, or both, right? But they did tell you to fuck off at some point. They did write you off as nonsense at some point. Or your relationship or your connection was nonsense. It was bullshit. They thought you were unimportant at one point. Not so much now. And again, if you want to prove your high vibration, you acknowledge all of that. You figure all that out in an instant, and you just let it slide. All right? If you're going to stop everything, turn that around and make a big production out of it, well, you owe me an apology. I told you, then that only proves your low vibration. And it proves that they were right before, that you're full of shit. So you get to find out what your vibration level is. How about that? Or I could phrase it in more of a less hocus pocusy, just sort of a Steve it up sort of thing. You get to find out if you're cool or not. Okay? Are you? I don't know. I hope so. Let's pull on the 7 Swords. Why's that here? Emperor again. They thought they were right last time. And you knew they'd be back. Okay. Somebody was the Burger King. A false emperor. What's on top? The Knight of Cups. They snuck away from a genuine offer of love or friendship. This is probably a runner. Probably is. We get that a lot in the Cancer angle. You said something to this person. This person learned something from you, even if it's just through energetic osmosis. They learned something from you, right? By watching you, by listening to you, by reading you. I don't fucking know. Whatever it is. And you then probably allowed them in some capacity. And they snuck away from it. And they snuck away from it in a very douchey way. Can I just put it that way? A little bit. They're kind of a dick, you know? All right. Why is that here? Yeah. What did I say? I didn't look. I'm reading the energy first, and I'm throwing the cards. I'm right. I said a genuine offer of love or friendship from you was met with douchebag sneak away. There it is. 3 swords. They broke your heart. And look at you, high vibrational motherfucker, not rubbing it in their face. You're like, it's cool. Right? It's cool, baby. Hey, you want to hit off my bongo drum? I mean, it's fine. Be cool. You can always take solace in knowing you knew you were right. You knew you were in the right here. You knew you were soulmates with this person. You knew whatever you taught them was right or said to them was right. And you knew they'd be back one day. And you were right. And that instills you with some confidence. You don't need to rub it in people's faces. Ever. It's not necessary. All right. So they're dreaming. They want a piece of what you got. They want to understand now. They want to understand more. They want you to guru it up. Okay, well, let's talk about 9 Pentacles. Here's how they see you. Living the life. I bet you are. In my lipstick influencer example from earlier, she living the life. Or he. It could be a he. I might start a lipstick channel. That'd be great. Not me on camera. I hate going on camera. I mean, I might put some lipstick on Steve Hand here, right? He got an upper lip and a lower lip. We could be influenced. I could be an influencer. You know, if I did that, I just need some girl behind the scenes who knew about makeup to tell me what to do. We'd make millions. Here we go. 9 Pentacles. 9 Pentacles. Why is it here? Oh, the hand told me about this. It'd be the hand, right? It'd be the whole thing. There'd be a whole thing out there. The hand told me about this lipstick. Oh, you heard about it from the hand, right? Oh, okay. I'd be doing commercials. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. 9 Pentacles. Why crossed by the Ace of Wands? Oh, why'd you have to go and do that? Underneath that is the Knight of Wands again. I think this surprises you on some level. I think this energizes you to try something new. I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. I just talked about trying something new, right? Put lipstick on Steve Hand, whatever. Be a makeup influencer called The Hand, right? The Hand told me about it. This person showing up inspires you. You inspire them, but them returning shows you something about you, about yourself, about what. I don't know. It's probably a soul connection, but I like to give varied examples. Right? I also like to give people YouTube ideas. Anyway, what's on top? I was curious if they come out okay. You can't be boring though. If the hand is boring, it won't work. The hand's got to swear. He's got to accidentally drop the lipstick and get it all over the place. Oh God, what have I done? It's got to be like the Muppet Show, Otherwise, it won't work if it's actually serious. All right. The hand has to become a person. All right, anyway, here we go. 8 of Cups. Why is that here? The 4 of Pentacles. They are whoever this person is very, very, I saw it here with the little bit of trickle. Not treacle. A little bit of trickle. I saw it here. This person is very, 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 very nervous to approach. You're very intimidating. Even if hey, you might be like, Steve, I'm not intimidating. I'm 4'11", 96 pounds, soaking wet. There's something about your energy. It's never about that. There's something about your energy that's intimidating. It really is. I don't know. They're just you're scary to approach. Which is why it's extremely important that you are this, that you're cool. This is why you find out how cool you are, right? You're going to be a bully or are you going to be cool? Which is it? Because you could really, really mess somebody up here and catch some bad karma, catch some energetic slapback. This is somebody who's coming back who realized they made a mistake. Yes, we get a lot of that in April. I believe it. This thing's returning. And sometimes we have to realize we made a mistake and not repeat it. Or sometimes somebody else does. But it's very important for all of you that you just let it slide. You don't rub it in. And I see that here. Because you equal and opposite reaction, right? The laws of physics apply. So as scared as this person is to approach, if you make them pay for it, all that dump truck full of energy is going to fall on your ass and ruin your party. And I'm just trying to protect you. All right? Just be cool. Always be cool. I tell you that all the time. Why is the Knight of Wands here? And yes, I know, I admit I'm a hothead. I do. I'm working on it. Not as much as I used to be, but I'm working on it. All right? I admit that. I'm not some fucking Tibetan monk. All right? You come up my driveway without calling first, you're going to get very intimate with some buckshot. All right? I'm not lying to you. It's the truth. It is what it is. I'm a hothead. I don't know why you're here. I don't know you. I have good intentions. Yeah, me too. All right? So I'll miss. How about that? All right, here we go. Knight of Wands. Why is it here? Why is it here? Just be cool. All right? It's all right. What's going on? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Ten of Wands. Your final outcome, the Ten of Wands. Why? I need more. Give me more. King of Cups. I think you're reluctant to give love to this person again. Or to give a shit that they're back. Okay? Fine. Just fine. Control the spigot of the cup that you release. Huh? I got no problem with that. That's still not you. You're still just like you're letting it slide, but I'm not. My pants aren't coming down, Steve. That's fine. Keep your damn pants on. I'm fine with that. 10 cups. Yeah, something about this. You've dreamed of this moment. You have. This makes you feel really. Something in April is going to make you feel really good. Something you dreamed of. You never imagined it would be like. Oh yeah. Why is the 10 of Cups here? 2 of Swords. It does put you at a bit of a crossroads. It's what I said. And the 6 of Pentacles. It's what I said here. It comes out. Right? You're like, I don't know if I should give to this. Right? It's hard. I'm telling you, it's fine. Yeah, it's what you dreamed of, but it does put you at a crossroads. Will I or won't I? How much will I give? What will I do? Whatever. Whatever. Let it play out. Let this person show you who they are now. And take it from there. All right? It is what it is. All right, let's see. I mean, nothing else I can tell you about it. Sometimes in life, you just, you got to take sort of a nonchalant approach here. Right? If you're not sure, if you don't think you want to give everything right away, don't. If you don't, again, just be cool. Just let it slide. Great, you're back. Terrific. Nice to see you. How you been? Leave it at that. You might surprise them too. I bet it would. Because they're bracing for impact here. They expect you to rip their fucking head off. I can dig it. So don't. I wouldn't do that energetically anyway. Anyway, here we go. This is especially true if you're watching me. I know I get some of the readers that watch me here and stuff like that. If you guys are a guru, you know damn well you don't want to do that. Right? You know you were right. They came back. Don't make them pay for it. That's not going to be good. You wouldn't do that anyway. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at here. 1 card and a crossing card. You were right, I came back. Yeah, well, fuck you. Well, that's not really appropriate energy there, I don't think. I don't think that fits. Let's see where we're at here. What else you want to tell my people? 1 card, a crossing card. What you got, universe? What you? 4 of Wands. Crossed by the World. I'm going to have to take a break after this reading before I do the Leo soap opera. I'm losing my voice, let me tell you. This is the most powerful card I could pull from the deck here. You don't see it coming. You don't see it coming. I'm going to tell you right now, you don't see it coming. And if you watched, was it the I don't know, was it the extended for the overview reading? I don't remember, where the world came up and I say, oh yeah, it was where the extended opens for the overview reading. I talked about this. It's not for you to see. Okay? This is, but I think by being this, well, hold on. I think by being this, you earn this. Something very, very big is coming down for you. It's very nice. It's very auspicious. All right? Very girl in a summer tie-dye dress. It's very, very nice. I don't know what it is. I can't see it either. But it's very big. It's got 3 cups fueling it. 3, very powerful number in the universe. I wrote a whole blog article on it. 2 parts. Could have written 1,000 pages. I had to limit it to 2 parts. Because otherwise nobody would read it. I hear you. I hear you. But anyway, that's your reading. So again, all the more important for you to be cool when this person returns. For most of you, it's a soulmate. All right? For most of you, it is somebody. Your genuine offer of love and friendship was met with, fuck you, I'm out of here. All right? I get you. And you never in your wildest imagination, I bet, wildest imagination, a family getting along at the park, that's some wild imagination right there. I'll tell you what, you never in your imagined they would show up back in your world. They are. Right? Don't make them pay for it. You take your time, you do what you want with it. All right? You give as much as you want. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Stay tuned for the Leo soap opera. Ooh, boy. All right, good luck.